Good day. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a review of the new snapshot to 5W3-A, which takes us into Minecraft version 1.2.1.9, specifically the fall drop, as of now. We don't know the official name of this update. We'll probably find out during Minecraft Live. Today's snapshot is relatively small, but it brings a lot of new things: copper grates, copper torches, copper lanterns, and copper chains. And that's just a small part. Many things were changed, some for the worse, which we'll also talk about. Subscribe, leave a like, and let's begin. Time to explore Minecraft in a new way. The worst change, in my opinion. Let's start with what I consider the worst change from Mojang. You may already guess what I mean. The devs tried to improve, or worsen depending on your view, the item positioning and display. Shelves. Now, items appear slightly lowered, as if resting on a ledge. Yes, it's logical. They shouldn't float in the air like in the previous snapshot. Sure, the new version looks realistic, and the model is now slightly pushed into the shelf. But in my opinion, it looked better and more aesthetic before. Now it feels like there's this empty space above the item that makes the shelf look weird. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to read your opinions. Interestingly, you can now see the full item or block model, and it doesn't even touch the inside of the shelf, unless it's a full block, which does. But then it just looks odd. It'd make more sense if placing multiple blocks, stack them up instead of spacing them weirdly. Copper trapdoors, now more reasonable now. Some good changes. The recipe for the copper trapdoor was updated. Were used to wooden trapdoors needing 6 wood for just 2 trapdoors, which is a bit stingy. Iron trapdoors used for iron, add to more, and you get an iron bar recipe. In the previous snapshot, copper trapdoors also needed 6 copper ingots for just 2 trapdoors, but now they've changed it. You only need for copper ingots like iron, but you get only 1 trapdoor. If you use 6 copper, you now get copper grates. Yes, they finally added them, copper overload. And I love it. Of copper in creative mode search, and you'll see tons of new copper items. Honestly, I didn't expect this much copper content. I love copper. Just look at my skin, my glasses, my arm, it's all oxidized. Let's talk about the copper torch. It has a green tip, a fully green torch. Let's say it's oxidized. Sadly, it doesn't give off green light, which is a bit disappointing. But maybe the Vibrant Visuals update will add colored lighting. We'll see. Standard torch, 14 light level soul torch, 10 light level redstone torch, 7 light level copper torch, also 14, same as the normal one. Personally, I expected something unique. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And hey, subscribing is free. Recipe: 1 stick, 1 coal charcoal or regular, and 1 copper ingot gives for copper torches. A simple recipe, and now we have green torches to play with. If you arrange them a certain way, it reminds me of something, but I can't quite recall. What? Any guesses? Copper lanterns. Let's say you've got tons of copper torches. What to do with them? Turn them into copper lanterns. They look beautiful, even animated. And unlike copper torches, lanterns do oxidize. Each oxidation stage has a different texture. The 3rd stage looks odd, like it's not oxidized, just spoiled. Hopefully, they tweak the texture. Being copper blocks, they support oxidation, which means you can use an axe to remove oxidation or wax them with honeycomb. To preserve the current state, you can't control the exact oxidation level. You'll have to wait. Recipe: 1 copper torch plus surrounded by copper ingots equals 1 lantern light levels, soul lantern, 10 asterisk normal lantern, 15 copper lantern, also 15 again. I wish it had unique light levels like the torches, copper gratis. No, the copper grates, textures are nice, but those weird gray dots are distracting. They exist on other blocks too, but on these, they stand out more, functionally. They're just iron bars, but with copper textures, available in all 4 oxidation stages. You can wax them, deoxidize them, just like any other copper block. Recipe: 6 copper ingots give 16 copper grates. Due to their addition, the iron bars were renamed to iron grates. Don't worry, the updated translation will be applied even to older versions. Copper chains, last copper item for now. Copper chains. Also for types: normal, exposed, weathered, oxidized, same waxing, and axe logic. Recipe: 1 copper ingot plus 2 copper nuggets equals 1 copper chain. They function just like regular chains, no special mechanics. But now it feels like gold is missing out. Where are gold chains, grates, and trapdoors? Mojang, take the hint. And by the way, copper chains and grates connect seamlessly with their iron counterparts. No issues there. Copper golem statues and dropping behavior. Another update: golem statues now drop as items when broken with a pickaxe. I tried testing this in the last snapshot, and they already dropped. Maybe it didn't work under certain conditions. Also, now, when pushed by pistons, they drop as blocks. Before, pistons didn't work on them. They were too strong. The tease from Mojang's Web City and Mojang's website. The snapshot article has a header image with a hanging sign showing strange icons. People thought it was a new feature, like placing items on signs. Unfortunately, it's just done with data packs and commands. You can add icons from resource packs or vanilla icons using custom commands. For example, here's a pork chop icon in chat. Boom, looks nice. Same with another star. Or even item assets on screen like a chest icon. That's all I know. If you know more, share in the comments. Reminder about the toggle function in the last snapshot. I talked about the new toggle mining, attack setting, enable it in controls. Click once, you'll keep mining automatically. Click again to stop. Saves your finger and mouse. This also applies to attacking, but only if you're looking at a block. Otherwise, it doesn't repeat. That's intentional, not a bug. To prevent AFKCLICKER makes sense. Final thoughts though, that snapshot to 5W3 small, but very interesting. What do you think of all the new copper blocks? Did you like them? Not so much. Leave your opinion in the comments. I'd love to read them.